This is my video response to Young Wife Beater on Twitter and his select fans that think that rape is okay. I would like to call him out on this picture that he posted a day ago featuring a lady in a bikini, and his comment was, "I'm raping her at all costs." This got 119 favorites and 42 retweets from his select fans that think that rape is so funny enough to put that as a caption and then get noticed from the retweets and favorites on that picture. Also, another time when he posted C's ex getting raped and a meme of Kanye laughing, I mean, you can go to his Twitter, you can't really tell through this screen right here, but you can gladly go to his Twitter, Young Wife Beater, and see his continuous rape jokes on there. I don't know what type of society, I mean, actually I do know. I know what type of society we live in right now, and people are thinking that it's okay to make jokes about being raped just because you haven't specifically been targeted or personally been targeted as a rape victim doesn't mean that it's okay at all to joke around about something like that. I posted a response to one of his rape posts, and I got so much online hate from his followers. What has this guy done for you? Has he made your life better because he condones rape? Why are you backing him up? You think that his jokes are funny? How are they funny? How do they benefit anybody? If anything, they're hurting people. What's the motivation here? What are you looking to accomplish or receive? Like a laugh? Is somebody getting abused and sexually molested or whatever the case may be? Is that something to joke around about? Whether we live in the 21st century or whether we've lived 50 years ago or 100 years from now, that's never going to be okay. Somebody getting sexually assaulted without permission, no consent, does not make rape okay. I don't know what people think in their head that rape is okay. I don't understand even the connection. I don't even see the connection whatsoever as to how that could be possibly okay. And it's not just females, it's males who get raped too. Every single day, hundreds of people are being sexually assaulted and taken advantage of. And just the fact that they have to go on their Twitter sometimes and they have to see somebody retweeting a rape joke like that, like, I would rape her so hard, or I would rape her at any cost, or C's ex getting raped with a laughing meme. What makes people think that's okay? And not only that, what I don't understand is how I got so much hate for standing up for something like that, and people on a daily think that they're not going to stand up to somebody on Twitter because it's just Twitter. I've heard that so much, that people don't want to say anything because it's just Twitter and nobody's taking it seriously. It doesn't matter whether it's just Twitter, whether it's just Tumblr, just Facebook, whether it's just social media. This is our reality right now. People say that it's a front. Yes, it's a front. It's a screen. You're obviously behind the screen and you're not speaking up face to face. But just because you're behind a screen doesn't mean that the issues aren't there. Doesn't mean that the problems aren't real. They are real and they're happening every single day. What's real is when somebody stands up and says, "Hey, this is not okay." And I'm calling you out, Young Wife Beater, or whatever the hell your name is, Young Wife Beater. That's such an original name. I'm calling you out right now, and all of your fans that think that that joke was funny, it's not funny. It's not funny when you get raped. It's not funny when somebody that you love or you're close to gets raped or taken advantage of. When is it not going to be funny? When you get it done to yourself? Take a look in the mirror. You need to understand and recognize that no matter what, this topic right here, this phone, this Twitter, this social media, this is the beginning of something so horrible. And the fact that kids don't want to stand up to it because it's just Twitter, it's just social media, it's not real, it's electronic. It is real. And it's going on right in front of our eyes. I don't comprehend how that's even an excuse for it to be okay because it's online. Just because it's online doesn't mean that it's not happening. And you know what? I haven't personally been raped. They replied to my calling out of young wife beater, and they said, since you defended it, you probably have been raped. I'm sorry, but don't take it so personally. I have the comment right here, actually. She said, I'm guessing you were raped at one point. Sorry about that, but nigga was playing. Come on now. Wow, LOL. I don't even have words to describe, like, what was going through that girl's head when she told me that. Just because I'm defending a serious matter doesn't mean that it happened to me. And to assume that, I don't understand. And the lack of sensitivity to that subject, like sorry, wow, LOL, I don't understand how that could be even okay at all. And people saying I thought it was funny and all this other stuff, like bitch, STFU. What is the point of that? What is the point of calling somebody bad names because you follow this young wife beater and you think that he's like some fabulous figure in your life? I mean, I just don't understand what's comical about that. And another point that I want to bring up is somebody called me, just because I defended this matter, I was called a feminist, like it was something bad. Yes, I am for feminism, feminist qualities. There's nothing wrong with that. Women being equal is fine. But just because I stood up for a serious matter doesn't mean that calling somebody a feminist is a bad thing. Feminism is just the belief that women are equal to men and that we should all work together, united. I don't understand how that's an insult, being called a feminist, but I'm going to put it out there right now that just because it's on a screen doesn't mean that it's not important and that it doesn't exist. It exists every day. After I posted that thing, standing up for people who have been raped, I've had at least 5 people that I know who are close to me tell me that they've been raped. And thanking me for at least sticking up for the cause. Having somebody being raped that you know and you care about, when you really take that in, even if it doesn't happen to you, it affects you emotionally and it ruins your life. I just don't understand how people could not be so sensitive about that because it hasn't happened to them. Whether you're a guy or a girl, it happens every single day. So young wife beater, I'm calling you out. And you know what? All of your fans or whatever, all the people who think it was so funny that he said that he would rape this girl so hard, I'm calling all of you out too. And I just gotta say, this is not okay. This is not how you want to see your kids growing up. This is not how parents want to see their kids growing up. Condoning rape, condoning sexual assault, condoning people who give no consent. That's not okay. That's not the world that I'm trying to live in or that you're trying to live in. And all of you youth people who complain about how effed up our society is and how it's so messed up and look what we've become, take a look at yourself in the mirror first before you judge everybody else, because most likely you're the hypocrite when you're condoning rape and you're condoning stuff like that. So this was my call out video to you. If you thought I was fake or because I was behind a screen, I'm here now. So if you have something to say, any of you, you can let me know. But the day that I die, I'm going to tell everybody that rape will never be okay. It will never stand with me, and I'm sorry for being the one who takes it seriously, but I'm not sorry because I'm the one who actually said something. So that's all I have to say, and I hope that you guys open your eyes a little bit because you're gonna have a rude awakening when it happens to you one day maybe. And I hope it never does because I would never wish that upon anybody, but maybe it has to happen to somebody for them to understand the actual seriousness, the gravity of how terrible and awful that type of situation is. So my apologies to anybody who has been raped, and honestly I don't even know where to begin. My sincere apologies to anybody who's gone through that. And I'm sorry if this young wife beater made you feel like you were worthless because of it and that it's some joke, because it isn't, and I'm recognizing that right now. So I don't know. All we can do is change yourselves, and eventually everyone will join together and change, I guess. I mean, there's really no telling, considering this youth is just it's really messed up. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect, and that I do the right things all the time, because I know that I don't. But I'm saying right now that rape is seriously not something to be joking around about. And that's it.